welcome back to Just Monica. You ready for the jump scare? And let's go ahead and start so we can skip that next one. Alright, turn down the sound a bit. Did it restart me? Yes, it did. Well, looks like we're gonna skip all this. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna skip to where we selected Yuri. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. Here we go. So we selected Natsuki last time. So we're gonna pick Monika or not Monika, Yuri this time. Oh, nope, don't skip. Nope. Well, I guess that's fair. Seriously? Why won't you play with me? Oh, don't do it again. Don't do it again. No. You better not crack your neck and run at me again. Please, no. Why do I play these games for you guys? You know, when you're done interviewing Yuri, you can always confront one of us next. You can confront me or Monika or Sayori. Actually I can't. I still need to finish up on a rough draft I was writing for another club. So if it's alright with you guys, can you just fill up some time for me, please? Fine, we will. Just don't take too long or we'll skip over you. Don't worry. I promise that won't be long. Dude, I really... the jump scares in this game, dude, they really hit you hard. Yeesh. I wish you could just do a Monika route. It would be a lot easier. Well, let's just take a minute to enjoy the music. What am I doing? Okay. Sayori walks over to her desk and continues writing where she left off in her poem. Her cheerful expression suddenly shifts to intense focus mode. Alright, we're gonna skip a little bit. Okay. There we go. Perfect. We will. Thanks, Monika. And within seconds, Monika quietly leaves the room, leaving the two of us alone. Ha! Yes. Those two are finally gone. And Yuri and Sayori is distracted. Now it's just us. And only us. Just Yuri? Okay. Now, before we get started, I have a request. Would you mind if I make some tea? It's supposed to help relieve the mind of any forms of stress. By the look of things, it looks like you could really use some yourself. Yeah, I'm scared of this game, bro. Well, you're right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have some. Well, what were you expecting? I mean, I did say I was busy with classes, not to mention that I interviewed 4 clubs in 4 days. It's not like I had any actual time to relax anyway. Alright then, just give me a few minutes, I'll go set it up. Yuri walks over to the closet. I watch as she grabs a small water pitcher that has a filter inside. Could you hold this for just a second? Sure. I'll be plugging this in at the teacher's desk. When I'm done, I'll go and retrieve some water. She walks past me and gently sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Okay, it's just restarting it. that picture in the back, right here, where my mouse cursor is, that's a picture of Sayori hanging herself. I do not like this. And the way she moves while doing this, it really contradicts the way she speaks. Dude, that's so creepy. There's a sense of elegance, yet somewhat hidden restraint with those long, slender legs. Doesn't look very tall. Kind of squished, but whatever. Okay. Now, pass me the picture, please. Thank you. Now, don't you dare leave this spot. I'll be right back. Then, she carefully maneuvers her way past the desks and heads into the classroom to get some water. While she's gone, I set my clipboard on one of the desks next to me and unload all the equipment in my book bag. Then, when I finish unloading, I sit next to Yuri's desk and patiently wait for her to return. Picture's back normal. Alright. It's been about 37 minutes, and Yuri hasn't come back with the water from the water fountain yet. It shouldn't take this long for someone to fill up a pitcher with water. The environment around me is completely silent. Well, almost. I can still hear Sayori jotting stuff down for her rough draft. And every now and then, I'd hear the sound of, the other students having fun outside, while I'm still here in my seat, waiting for Yuri. But before I could break into a horrible state of boredom... Oh, I was confused with what the song is. Well, finally, I'm back. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gone for a long time, wasn't I? I didn't mean to leave you waiting for so long. It's okay, Yuri. I'm a pretty patient person, so I really didn't mind the long waiting. Well, despite the obvious fact that I'm lying. Oh, I see. He's so nice. Eesh. Doesn't feel right for a horror game. Yuri bashfully walks by me and heads straight for the teacher's desk. She pours all the water into the kettle and inserts a tea pack into it. Then she leaves it to boil for a couple minutes. The kettle shoots steam from its spout, signaling that it's ready. Yuri takes out 2 glass teacups from the teacher's desk and pours a bit of the tea into each one. Then she slowly walks toward me, passing one of the teacups and takes her seat. Alright, here's your tea. I hope you enjoy it. Trust me. I know you will. I just know it. Thank you. Scene save. Okay. I take the cup from Yuri's hand, and surprisingly the cup isn't scalding hot. It's lukewarm. I take a small sip from the cup and bask in its flavor. It starts off with a fruity tangerine-like flavor with a bit of watermelon from the middle. But when it gets to the aftertaste, it's got that weird metallic flavor to it. In fact, it actually tastes like heated iron. Did she put blood in it? Because you know when she goes to get the tea, she's cutting her arm open. Did she put the blood in it? Or did she put blood in it? What's with the expression? Is there something wrong with it? Well, actually, yes, there is. Look, it's just the aftertaste. I know that before this tasted like tangerine mixed with watermelon, but why would it taste like melted iron afterwards? Well, that's pretty easy for me to explain. So you see what you just drank? this, dude. I take the cup from Yuri's hand, and surprisingly, the cup isn't scalding hot. It's nice and cold. I take a small sip from the cup and bask in its flavor. From that one sip alone, I can taste its amazingly strong flavor from the get-go. It starts off with a fruity tangerine-like flavor with a bit of watermelon in the middle, and that aftertaste. It's the warm and pleasing flavor of chamomile. Kinda makes you feel like you're in front of an emotional fireplace. This is really loud. So, what do you think? Does it taste good? Yeah, good? This tea is more than just good. Why, it's even better than my own imagination. It's just so refreshing. Thank you, Yuri. Huh? Oh, you're welcome. It looks like Yuri can't handle all the compliments. She's shyly looking away from me, fiddling with her hair. Gosh, dude. Maybe it's better just to leave it like that. Now I take the clipboard from next to me and slip a piece of paper onto it. I open up my special bag and take a guidebook on psychology and open it to a section on creativity. Oh, the picture's back again. Yuri seems like she's a creative type, not to mention that Monika said she's pretty experienced. But I want to see how far I can make her go with this. I want to test Yuri by having her discuss that book she was reading moments ago. I think maybe the book is the key to inadvertently getting the tools I need to make it successful. We're just gonna ignore that. Alright, Yuri. I'm going to start interviewing you now. Though instead of asking you a bunch of cliche questions, I'm going to try something new. I point to the book on her desk. That book on your desk. The cover looks pretty intriguing. Suddenly, a spark ignites within Yuri's eyes, and all over Yuri's shyness instantly takes a vacation. Oh, this book? It's the sequel to my favorite book. It's called Portrait of Markov, Project Libertine. He knows the lore. Good job, buddy. Really good job. But before I give you the major details on it, come a bit. I'm ready to throw this headset. Oh, okay. And there's literally nothing but a bunch of backwards letters that I can't interpret. And for some reason, Yuri is able to read it all, but how? I'm sure Yuri has some kind of answer. Wow. Yuri, your book. All the words are backwards. Mind if I ask why that is? Oh, well, you see, this book was supposed to be written backwards to prevent the readers from interpreting any secrets. But thankfully, I've recently practiced reading backwards letters with a mirror, so reading the book has been a breeze. But it's also been quite troublesome since there have been some rearranged words mixed into it as well. Thankfully, I had them written down in my bag. Well, that's pretty interesting. So what's the book about anyway? Is that a story of some kind? Actually, it does. It's basically a story about this girl who moves in with her long-lost sister. But the second she does, her life begins to take a dark turn. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she has to decide on who to trust. Then no matter what she does, it destroys most of the relationships she has, and her life begins to fall apart. Okay, so a little history about Project Libertina. Okay, so stuff within the files. There's this thing talking about a girl named Libertina, and talking about, it's basically like a thing that takes you to a website, and there is like information like how you would see in a lab report about Libertina. Apparently she has a third eye and can something about that third eye. Blah blah blah. And in the character files, when you change the characters' pictures to or when you change the character's files to pictures, Natsuki's picture is a reversed and flipped picture of a girl whose hair is covering a little part of her head, and people are thinking that's Libitina and their hair is covering the third eye. I know I'm probably not the best at giving that information, you might want to look it up later, but that's about it. It's basically the same as the first book. Oh, well, that's pretty deep. Don't worry, it gets better. If you go in depth, you'll find out that the human experiment prison was once a religious camp. Yeah, that's another thing. And the people who were trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and that lust for blood. Later in that story, the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to walls. And then later, they start to cut open those severed limbs so that the prisoners would be able to drink the blood from the mutilated flesh. And then... Yuri. Ah! Ow! I've been aggressively pushed down to the floor. The glass remains of our tea has been shattered to the ground. Some even got stuck in my flesh. I try to get away from Yuri, but she's pinned down my arms and legs while sitting on top of me. Her hands are now on top of my chest, keeping me from making any sudden moves. Looks like there's no denying it. I'm trapped. And this time, there's literally no way out. Yuri, why are you... Not another word. Yuri then proceeds to rub her hands all over my chest. I feel so soft and tickly. There's this tingling sensation inside me that I've never felt before. It's slowly making me lose my thought of train of thought. This is making me feel uncomfortable. Yuri, please stop. Just as I thought. You feel just like him. In fact, you even smell just like him too. But how? It's strange. Usually he's the only person that fuels my excitement. But you, of all people, why you? You look nothing like him. So they all know about the other game, apparently. Are you seriously trying to mess with my head? Oh, I get it. That day Monika went to talk with him in the hallway. She must have told him to never come back, so that way I wouldn't be able to see him. And to ensure it, he'd wear some kind of disguise to keep himself hidden. Well, guess what? It didn't work. And do you want to know why? Because you came back. You're out for a long time. I miss you. I missed you so much. I actually came back and played a couple mods, if you didn't know. Not on video, but I did play a couple mods. And now to make sure you'll never leave my side again. Yuri firmly grabs onto my shirt collar. Then she reaches into her skirt pocket. Oh no, she's about to bring in her knife. I begin to shiver in fear, for what she pulled out of it was a knife. A really sharp and expensive looking pocket knife. I'll tear a blood hole into your chest so that I'll be able to take out your internal organs and crawl inside of you. She got what she wanted. This way we'll always be together, no matter what happens. Now please, hold still. This will only take a minute. No, wait! Yuri, stop this. I'm not... You see, the thing is I would actually see Yuri doing something like that. So props out to you, RTD Productions, for making this game. You are very good with the lore, I have to say. You know just about everything that someone needs to know about WWE Literature Club. There are a lot of subtle references, and I really like the humor you put into it, especially with the Natsuki run about the demonetization and things like that. This is a really well made times. Oh my, dude. Just like the whole thing about Yuri putting the blood into the teacup, I could totally see that happening with the way she is. This is really well made, and I recommend everyone who watched this video or anyone that likes Doki Doki Literature Club to play this game right away. It is really good. But with that is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this.